Everything Erik Ten Hag has said about Marcus Rashford after clear response to Man United abuse. Manchester United news as Marcus Rashford delivers response to online critics with social media message. But what has Erik Ten Hag said about the forward? Marcus Rashford has come to his own defense following months of abuse from online critics. It comes during a run of just 2 goals in 10 Premier League games. It's not the first time the academy graduate has spoken out against trolls either. Facing consistent battles on social media from rival fans, his own supporters, and even TV pundits questioning his attitude, Rashford is rarely out of the news. "I appreciate your support," the 26-year-old replied in a quote tweet to a fan calling out the absolutely disgusting treatment he had been receiving. "It is abuse and has been for months. Enough is enough." As one of the star names in an underperforming squad under Erik Ten Hag, and coming off the back of a 30-goal season, Rashford remains intensely under the microscope for his displays. It is 2 months since he last played in a league victory. He missed the 4-2 win over Sheffield United on Wednesday, and the goals have severely dried up. He has managed just 7 goals in the league this term, with only 3 more coming in Champions League, FA Cup, and Carabao Cup fixtures, and is once again under the spotlight. It was only earlier this year that he was punished by Ten Hag for visiting a nightclub in Belfast before missing training due to illness. "In football, you need discipline, and that's on the pitch, but also off the pitch," the manager explained at the time. "There is a line, and every player, every professional knows this. They know what is required. We have to focus on winning football games, and that's all that matters, and every top professional knows what is required." The head coach added, "He has taken responsibility, and for the rest it's an internal matter, case closed." He also dismissed the behavior as not being a lack of respect. "It's nothing to do with that. As I said, case closed." Since then, the Dutchman has also shut down talk of Rashford leaving the club in the near future. He has been linked with a move away from Old Trafford in the past, but signed a new long-term deal, keeping him at the club until 2028, in July last year. "We did not sign him last season for 4 years with the intention to sell him now," explained Ten Hag in March after suggestions that he could be sold to help United comply with financial rules. "He should be part of this project. It is not a subject we talk about." Only earlier that same month he was seeking to push Rashford onto bigger and better things. What he can take from the past is that he can score a lot of goals. He can score against the biggest opponents in the world and against the best defenders in the world. It's just about him. If he has his attitude right on Sunday, he is unstoppable. It's about him. Of course, we have to serve him, that's a part of it, but in all the games against City he had big chances to score goals. Plenty of positivity from the boss, and that continued into the aftermath of conceding 2 late goals against Chelsea earlier this month. Whilst former United defender Gary Neville said that there was something not right about Rashford, and Roy Keane going a step further, Ten Hag offered reason to be happy with the player. "Lately his form is progressing," he said before Rashford went on to score against Liverpool in the dramatic FA Cup quarter-final win over Liverpool. "I think he has a big motivation because he wants to be successful with us. He wants to score goals, but he wants to win trophies, and we still have a chance in the FA Cup. He wants to fight for a Champions League spot, and the Euros are coming, so I will say his motivation should be high. He can change the momentum." Before Brentford he scored 3 goals in 3 games. Rashford himself has been public in his frustration at his portrayal in some quarters. "If you ever question my commitment to United, that's when I have to speak up," he wrote in a piece for the Players' Tribune. "It's like somebody questioning my entire identity, and everything I stand for as a man. I grew up here. I have played for this club since I was a boy. My family turned down life-changing money when I was a kid so I could wear this badge." He added, "I can take any criticism. I can take any headline. From podcasts, social media, and the papers. I can take it. But if you start questioning my commitment to this club and my love for football and bringing my family into it, then I'd simply ask you to have a bit more humanity." Rashford will now be looking to turn his fortunes around as United prepare for the final push this season under Ten Hag. Marcus Rashford fires 3-word Manchester United abuse a message amid exit talk. Manchester United star Marcus Rashford took to social media in the middle of the night to hit back at his critics. Marcus Rashford has taken to social media to call out months of abuse in a message to his Manchester United critics. The 26-year-old is going through a barren run of form, scoring just twice in his last 10 Premier League games. He is on course to have his second least productive year since 2018. His personal form has coincided with a serious drop-off in results for Erik Ten Hag's side, who face a battle to secure a place in the top 6. Rashford, who continues to be linked with a move away from Old Trafford this summer, has also only started one league game that United have won since February 24. The England international was taken off during the FA Cup semi-final collapse against Coventry City on Sunday, leaving the field shortly after Haji Wright's equalising penalty. Disgruntled fans at Wembley Stadium booed as he made his way off the pitch. He was then left out of the group named by Ten Hag for the eventual 4-2 victory over Sheffield United in midweek with a suspected injury. And taking to social media shortly after midnight, Rashford hit back at those who had been abusive towards him. "I appreciate your support," he wrote in response to a positive tweet defending him. "It is abuse and has been for months. Enough is enough." Rashford has been subject to specific criticism from several high-profile Manchester United fan pages online. User @UnitedParadigm was keen to back the Wythenshawe-born forward, though. "The way Marcus Rashford is being treated is absolutely disgusting," they wrote on Twitter, X. "It's cruel. It's abuse." Manchester United intensify contact for 13-goal defender and other transfer rumours. Latest Manchester United transfer news and gossip with updates on reported interest from the Reds in Bayer Leverkusen defender Jeremy Frimpong and Barcelona midfielder Frenkie de Jong. Manchester United are continuing to be linked with several potential new signings ahead of the summer transfer window. Erik Ten Hag's side have an FA Cup final to look forward to next month and are also battling to finish as high as possible in the Premier League table. Despite this reality, rumours are continuing to swirl as to which players United could look to target at the end of the season. Sir Jim Ratcliffe and Ineos Group completed a 25% takeover of United earlier this year and will be overseeing the transfer business this summer as part of their control of footballing operations at Old Trafford. The latest rumours around United concern a potential new midfielder and new defender being signed by the Reds. Reports in Germany are claiming that United are stepping up their interest in Bayer Leverkusen fullback Jeremy Frimpong. According to Sport Bild, via Sport Witness, United have intensified contact with Bayer Leverkusen over a potential deal to sign Frimpong. The Reds have been linked with the signing of the Netherlands international for several weeks, with Frimpong playing a key role in helping Leverkusen stay unbeaten all campaign and win the Bundesliga title. Despite playing as a right-back for the majority of the season, Frimpong has still managed to score 13 goals and provide 11 assists. That form has seen Frimpong linked with a big money move this summer, with United reportedly the club determined to acquire his services. Elsewhere, Barcelona have reportedly made a decision on the future of Frenkie de Jong. United have been heavily linked with a move for de Jong ever since Ten Hag was named as manager 2 years ago. Despite the links, de Jong has remained at the Camp Nou, but that could be about to change. According to Spanish news outlet Sport, the La Liga giants are considering letting de Jong leave the club this summer in order to fund possible new additions ahead of next season. It has been claimed that there is interest from the Premier League, with Paris Saint-Germain also apparently in the running. However, the report states that de Jong has no plans to leave Barcelona this summer, despite the club's stance of being open to the midfielder departing at the end of the season. Fabrizio Romano provides update on Man United interest in fullback transfer.